MrBeast has recently been exposed for scamming his fans and has covered this up for over 2 years by privating a video, deleting a shop and taking down a website. At least, that is what countless of comments on the internet are claiming. But is there any truth to this? And why hasn't there been a single update about the Lunar Capsule project that started this whole drama? Well, it's time to find out by digging a bit deeper. On the 24th of January in 2021, Jimmy posted a link on his Twitter where people could submit a photo they wanted to be sent to the moon for a price of $10 and described it as the universe's first digital time capsule. This already got a ton of creators and fans excited, as people couldn't believe that it would actually be sent to the moon. But when MrBeast went live to explain the project, it was confirmed to be legit. Astrobotic and NASA were going to work together and put the Peregrine Mission 1 lunar lander on the moon, which was set to launch in June of 2021 on the United Launch Alliance Vulcan rocket. And MrBeast managed to purchase storage aboard the spacecraft to take a hard drive with it. On this hard drive would be all the pictures that fans sent in, and it was another creative stunt by Jimmy that would eventually go completely viral. Astrobotic completed a deal worth $79.5 million that would allow them to be the first American lander to touch down on the moon since Apollo 17 more than 50 years ago. And any space not occupied by NASA could be sold or used by the company itself. This small loophole enabled MrBeast to buy his way into the opportunity of his payload getting delivered to the moon. And he was one of the only 18 payloads that ultimately got this unique privilege. The concept was simple. You would go to shopmrbeast.com/moon, select the send image or video to the moon bundle, which costs $10, or even buy exclusive merchandise with it for $42 and $69, and then simply upload the picture you wanted. Every customer would get a certificate of authenticity that would prove you putting something on the moon for decades. And MrBeast even raised the stakes by claiming that he would put $1 million in Bitcoin on there if they sold enough photos and videos. The internet went wild about this, as many posted their masterworks on Twitter and YouTube. And with even esports teams, games, fellow creators and celebrities like ex-Top Gear star James May participating, it was bound to be a success. MrBeast did a huge marketing push in his livestream by reacting to and showing pictures that already got sent in, doing a promo where anyone that bought a bundle in 30 minutes would get the opportunity to be in a MrBeast video, gave away $1,000 to the best memes, and even put pictures on the moon himself.
This is the first photo.
What? Why did your hair like that?
How'd you find a picture of me? I just texted your mom.
With over 200,000 people watching, the livestream was great promotion for the project, but also garnered respect from the passionate space community, as a smaller YouTuber that bought a payload spot on the same lander appreciated him for joining him in this mission.
To have a creator like him with his platform get this mission on the forefront of news feeds is just going to help all of us, you know.
MrBeast definitely made a lot of money from this, and the reason he gave for charging people was that he wanted to use this money for the $1 million in Bitcoin on the moon, which would easily be possible for him. However, the livestream and website eventually got taken down, and when June came around, not a single thing happened, with no updates posted by MrBeast either. A lot of time went by, and to this day, there hasn't been any statement made on the project, and it caused his fans to draw their own conclusions. MrBeast became a scammer. Most already forgot about Lunar Capsule in June, as it had been months since the announcement, but some eventually started raising questions. Halfway through June, a post got made in the MrBeast subreddit titled "When does the moon rocket launch?" And this is where the first claims of it being a scam started coming in. There was no information about the launch anywhere, and people weren't quite forgiving about the radio silence. Either way, I think it sucks that there isn't a single page or mention from MrBeast that allows you to check in and see when the launch is. Delayed? That's okay, but you took money and have zero mention of it anywhere on the web? That sounds like a scam. But this was just the beginning, as the more time went by, the more people started worrying. In July, a lot of Reddit posts and tweets suddenly got made, talking about it being a scam, that the website didn't exist anymore, that photos were gone, and that it was fake. But the majority of people still defended MrBeast and came up with logical reasoning, guessing that they are waiting for the photos to upload or that it could have been delayed. And this eventually got confirmed by other customers customers doing their own research. One of those customers was Colin, and after reaching out to the MrBeast support team, he received the following information. Astrobotic, the company that is performing the lunar landing, has had to adjust the tentative schedule of the landing and is currently slated for mid to late 2021. Once there is a more specific date, MrBeast will be letting everyone know via his YouTube channel. This was the first time where an official channel from the MrBeast brand communicated about a launch date, claiming that it would happen in mid to late 2021. But when the time came, nothing happened again, and it was looking worse and worse for MrBeast and his rocket launch. But when everyone expected another few months of uncertainty, an article suddenly got posted, and in it they officially confirmed that the launch was postponed until late 2022, since the Vulcan Centaur vehicle was not ready in time to fly the mission. However, you had to know information about the flight and search the internet well for that information, and people were getting frustrated with the lack of communication from MrBeast, not knowing when or if they could ever see their picture on the moon. A whole year of complaining and worrying went by, and while customers were getting refunds rejected before, they would now give them out if you emailed them, which meant that even the MrBeast team recognized the ridiculous delays. But here we were, at the end of 2022, meaning that the rocket would now finally launch, right? No, because it got delayed once again until the first quarter of 2023, and it was due to Astrobotic wanting more time to finish the lander's development, as the Vulcan rocket has never flown. But why hasn't MrBeast given us any updates? Well, there are accusations out there that claim that MrBeast has been intentionally vague about the launch date and lacked in communication because he doesn't want to issue refunds. But this is completely false. We've already seen before that emailing the MrBeast support team works, and Jimmy wouldn't risk his entire reputation for a few $1,000,000. Personally, I think that the main reason behind MrBeast not giving us any updates is that the launch date is too inconsistent, and that Jimmy doesn't want to make people happy with a time and day that might get postponed anyways. The final update stated that the launch would be in the first quarter of 2023, but when you look up the USS F-51 on which the payload will be, you can see that the launch time has now been put at June, which means it has changed once again. If MrBeast would give an update, he would probably do it when it's all officially confirmed, and it's also possible that he doesn't even have this information, as he only plays a small part in the entire event, with his support team even confirming in the email to Colin that they don't have an update regarding the schedule for landing. MrBeast is essentially just very expensive luggage and not a member of the team that leads this whole operation. Now yes, I do agree that Jimmy could have at least given an update on the entire situation, without promising a launch date, but I think that he either forgot about it himself or that he's too busy for it, as his videos and ideas get more extreme every time he uploads. However, the information in this video proves that the comments calling him a scammer can now officially end, as he's clearly not scamming anyone. And if you bought any pictures or videos from the website and want a refund because you don't want to wait, then be sure to contact the MrBeast shop support team to get it sorted, as it's definitely possible. Also, if Jimmy gives any information or updates on the situation, then I'll make sure to either pin his comment or put it in the description. But you now finally know what happened to the Lunar Capsule project. Now this was the video, please leave a like if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and I might see you guys in this other video right here.